few things. Oh, and I did not know that was gonna happen. Hi, Mario. Today's video is going to be, oh my God, they almost just took out my ring light. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Today's video is not necessarily going to be a video I typically film during the year, but usually at the end of every year, oh, look at that, that's backwards. At the end of every year, I film a best makeup of the year video or whatever. This year, I really didn't try a lot of new makeup, so I decided this year I was going to do my most used makeup of the year. Some of this is new, some of this is old, some of this is discontinued, but I really was using a lot of the same exact makeup every single day in and out. So I thought that we have to have a fight right now around all my filming equipment, which is just great. So I thought it would be fun to do this type of video, which is sort of like a favorites, but it's also older stuff and newer stuff kind of mixed together. I tried to put as much of it on my face today as possible, and by today I mean 7:30 at night. It is now just after 8 o'clock at night because I had to wait for Phoebe to go to sleep to film this video tonight. If you guys are interested in seeing and hearing about the makeup that was my most used this year, and actually there are 2 surprise empties in this video. I don't know if this is going up before or after my empties, so if it's going up before, they will be big surprises, or spoilers, I guess you could say. If it's going up after, check out my empties video because I had a pretty good month, in my opinion. But yeah, let's just get into this video. Let's go. I have an old Sephora box here just full of makeup. I'm just gonna reach in, pull stuff out. I'm not gonna do this in any particular order. We can just chat and hang out and talk about makeup. I wish this was an alcoholic beverage, but it's not. It's very much just water. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is from Becca, which is by default a discontinued product because the brand closed down this year, but this is also a product they released this year, so it was new in 2021. This is their Light Shifter Finishing Veil. I have this in the shade Scattering 1. Now, I'm not sure if this is like a product that you can find at TJ Maxx's now, but I love this powder. I am very sad, obviously, that Becca went out of business. I feel like a lot of their products are staples in my collection. This powder, I love. It is such a, like it says, it's a finishing veil. I like to use this after I put my blush on to kind of diffuse it into the rest of my skin. Like I usually just like kind of use this powder right around here. And I really like the way it leaves just like a really nice effect on my skin. Discontinued, but a pretty great product. Now, reaching my hand in, we have a palette, and this is the only eyeshadow palette I have in this video. There definitely have been ones I have worn this year, but if we're talking about the eyeshadow palette of the year for me, it would be the Persona Identity 1 palette. I bought this last Black Friday. It is the eyeshadow I am wearing today. I find it extremely easy to work with. I feel like you can see the wear and tear in this palette. It is a well-loved product. I kind of am using like all of these mattes today with this one shimmer, and I find that the mattes are some of the easiest to work with. They blend so well and so easily, and I feel like this is a really nice neutral palette, but it's also really good for beginners because I feel like the mattes and shimmers just work so easily, and I really have no complaints. I just really enjoy this and highly recommend it. What's the next thing I'm gonna reach into? Okay. We have our first empty. This is actually, if you watched my Project Pan, this was one of the products I wanted to pan before the end of the year. And it's my Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick. So I'm obviously not wearing this one today because it is done. So if I roll it up, this is actually the plastic bit. If I try to use it now, it's just like scrapes against my skin, the plastic. I could probably try to dig it out, but I don't want to be completely honest. I've had this since 2018. And when I got it, it was like a little dome shape. But I mean, I've used the whole thing up. Very happy with my progress. Definitely a product I would repurchase. I would not get the full size. This thing, like I said, I got in 2018 and I use this so much. I'm definitely trying to finish a couple other cream bronzers that I have in my collection right now, but definitely something I would repurchase. But I'm such a big fan of this. Like I said, I wore this almost every time I was doing my makeup this year. Okay, next we have another powder. This is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Powder. It broke many years ago. But like, look how much is left. I really thought I was gonna be able to have this done by the end of the year. I don't think. Okay, not gonna hold that up anymore, but I still have, oh. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna have to vacuum up my floor now. I'm gonna stop holding this sideways. So this is a really good mattifying powder. It's almost completely gone, as you can see. I really thought I was gonna have it done by the end of the year. I don't see that happening at this point, but I'm thinking by January it should be done. I'm gonna keep this closed for now. It's a really cheap matte powder. I used to use it a lot in the summertime to kind of like mattify if my face was getting oily throughout the day, but what I actually have been using it for this year is setting my eyelids and my eyebrows before going in with eye and brow products. So it's really cheap and affordable, and I would recommend it. I don't know if I'm gonna run out and get it. I'd like to finish some of the powders I have in my collection before I do so, but I'm not against getting it again. Next is my Hourglass. What is this called? The Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture Palette. This was the palette they came out with in 2020. And when I was doing my makeup today, I did a nice one and I dug my nail into the coral blush, which was fun. You can probably see the big dent in it right now. But today I mix the blushes together, and I usually mix the ambient lighting powders together. I love the ambient lighting powders. I definitely don't regret buying this because I basically use this every single time I do my makeup, but I really cannot use the highlight or the bronzer, so I really can only use like these 4 shades. So that kind of was a bummer to me, but I really do like it and I use it every single day. Oh my gosh, the never ending brow product. I started using this at the beginning of the year thinking I could easily pan it. This is never ending. I got this Benefit 24-hour brow setter in 2018, and I mean I didn't use it religiously until this year, but this is never ending. Like, it's not even feeling like it feels like it's getting low, but every time I stick the wand in, it has product coming out. So never ending. Definitely worth the money if you really like this product. I do like this product, but I would say that I prefer the Anastasia over this one, but I wasn't gonna open my Anastasia until I was done this one, and this one is taking forever, which I did not expect. There are quite a few liquid and cream blushes in this video because that's basically what I used this year. Like the powder blush in here was the only one I was gonna talk about, and that's only because it was in a face palette I use so often. But the most frequently used product for me were cream and liquid blushes. So I tried to narrow it down to my most used, and one of them is definitely an oldie but goodie. This one has been in my collection for many years and it's been a long time favorite. The Flower Beauty Blush Balm in the shade Nectar. I'm not wearing this one today, but this one is so easy to work with because the pigmentation is very light. So you really can't go overboard because it blends out so easily. Another face palette that was highly used is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I have the mini, and I will say the highlight was used, I mean, kind of a little bit by me, but honestly the bronzer is what I used the most. When I wasn't self-tanning towards the beginning of the year, this was a great shade on me, so I used this a lot. Next was mentioned in one of my most recent videos where I talked about brands that I wanted to try this year, and Milk Cosmetics, their cream blushes. So I have Sandy Cheeks here and Golden Hour. These are so easy. I use them over powder. I use them over cream. I mean, they have a lot of pigmentation, so you can go pretty light-handed on this and still get a lot of product, which makes them a really good bang for their buck. So those have been highly used this year. Next is a concealer. Again, this one has been in favorites videos in the past. This is maybe like the 3rd tube of this I've bought. It's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. I feel like you can hear how stuffy I am right now. I'm sorry. This is in the shade C4. I really like this concealer. I used it a lot this year for not brightening, but for concealing areas where I wanted like to hide redness. So I really did like this one. I don't see myself running out and buying it right now. I really want to make an effort to whittle down my concealer collection. It is kind of higher than I would like it to be. So this one actually is extremely low. Like there's no stopper in here. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see. The lighting is kind of wonky. I am very much scraping at the sides right now on this one. This one will be done soon. So this one was very highly used this year. Another concealer I used a lot this year is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. I kind of would use this after I like bronzed and stuff to kind of put in this area and both blend it in with my concealer, but also like kind of blend the edges of like the blush and the highlighter. I really like this because it's very lightweight, but it also has that brightening aspect. Oh my god, the Balm Take Home the Bronze. I don't even think they make this anymore. I really thought I was going to be able to hit pan in this year, but I mean, like, I feel like I've used this a million times, and I mean, I feel like there you can see the dip potentially, but this thing is never ending. There is so much product in here. It's crazy. I don't know if I'll ever finish this. I am wearing it today. Again, quite the bang for your buck. Next is a product I use basically every time I did my eyeshadow this year, the NYX Glitter Primer. This is so old, but I use this under every single shimmer shade, and it really helps make the shadow last and pop even more. Like, it's under today's shimmer shade, and it really makes such a difference. I recommend this a lot. Next is a product that's in my project pan, and I've been trying to finish this so much over the years. There's still so much left of this e.l.f. cream highlighter. I am wearing it today. It just gives such a nice natural glow. It's not even a product I ever purchased. It's their Pink Pearl Glow. They don't even make it anymore. It was like a free sample in an order I made years ago. And it's such a nice product. They really are missing out on not selling that anymore. Next product is a mascara. This is the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascara. I do like this one. I don't know if it's one that I would immediately go out and purchase again, but it does kind of have similarities, I would say, to the Benefit, what's it called? The pink and black tube. Why is it escaping my memory? I swear my brain is broken every single day. Roller Lash. Oh my gosh. It's kind of similar to Roller Lash. I still just prefer a tubing mascara, but I do like this one. This is the product that I've been keeping in my purse. This is the Kosas Lip Oil in the shade Jellyfish. It has a very sweetness to it. It definitely is kind of running low on product. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, but it's just a really nice lightweight lip oil. I like to keep it in my purse. It's easy to apply. It doesn't have any pigmentation because it's just the clear shade. I really like it. Next is a cheek color. This came in a Sephora Favorites kit I bought. This is the Ilia Multi-Stick in the shade Dreamer. I did put this on today. This is a very, very easy cream product to use. I just kind of scribble it on and blend it out with a brush. I really, really enjoy it. I would consider other shades of this because I find it so user-friendly. Oh my gosh, next is this powder duo I got so many years ago at TJ Maxx. This is the bareMinerals Translucent Powder Duo in Matte and Brilliant Glow. I literally mixed these two shades together and put it underneath my eyes. I wonder if you guys can see that there's like dips on both sides. I was wondering if I could hit the waffle pan in either of them this year, but that didn't happen. But I put this under my eyes every single time I do my makeup. I'm sure if you've been paying attention, this was a favorite this year. This, I mean, it feels like it's all the way down here. It's so low. Already bought another one in the Sephora VIB sale. Oh, this is the Fenty Ease Drop Foundation. I really, really like that. Well, I guess it's called the Skin Blurring Skin Tint. I am wearing it today. I love the way this sits on my skin. It has great longevity. This to me was like one of the top products of the entire year. Next is the setting spray that's been in my project pan all year. It's just like never ending. So there was like a progress line or two on this in like Sharpie, and they have since disappeared. And I don't understand, but I don't really like this. The Iconic London Prep Set and Glow. I don't think it's very glowy. Like, I don't know. I don't find this to be a very impressive setting spray, so I'll be happy when I'm out of it, but I don't know. It's just, I don't get the hype. Okay, next we can do my other empty. It's the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I have this in the shade 01. This was really, really, really hard for me not to repurchase in the last Sephora sale. But like I said, I do want to work on getting through more of my concealers, but I loved this concealer. Like, I knew if I bought this in the sale, then I would just use it and I wouldn't use what I have in my collection. So, oh my God, my hair's driving me crazy. Hopefully by the time you guys see this, I've gotten a haircut. I've gotten my hair cut one time in the last 2 years, and I cannot wait to chop so much of this off. It's driving me crazy. Yes. I didn't buy it because I knew I would use it, so I want to work on finishing some of my other concealers before I get this one again, but I will get it again. Next product is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I went through the waterproof and then I got the original. The original I like so much more. It's really good. It's easily, in my opinion, the best drugstore mascara in the style of mascara I like. So like, I typically like something tubing and long wearing, and I feel like this is the closest thing I've seen to that at the drugstore. Still prefer tubing over this, but this is good. I really do like it. Oh my God, the liquid lipstick I'm wearing today under a gloss is the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick in the shade Patient from theBalm. This is like a little free sample I got in PR from them that I thought I could easily finish up this year, and it's never ending. The shade is like a very much like My Lips but better shade, so I really like to use it and then put a gloss over top of it. It's never ending, this little tiny tube. I cannot finish lip products. If you are wondering, the like gloss I'm wearing over top, it's the INN Beauty Project Lip Glaze #1. It has this like very appley scent, and it's just so comfortable to wear, honestly. And it looks really good over this liquid lipstick. So I've been pairing them a lot together this year. Brow pencil. I've already gone through one of these. I actually bought 2 more when they were on sale. The Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. Really, really good brow pencil from the drugstore. I have mine in the shade Deep Brown. Really like it. Like I said, it's just easy to use. It has like a really good like in-between formula where it's not too dry, but it's not too like glidey. It's like right in the middle, perfect formula. Last product, I finished one of these. Bought this one as a replacement, the Physicians Formula Waterproof Eyeliner. I really like this. It's the one I'm wearing right now. Honest question to any of you eyeliner wearers out there. When I finish this, should I be repurchasing this or should I get the NYX Epic Ink Liner? Which one is better? Because I feel like I hear very much people saying one or the other, and I really like this one. This is the Physicians Formula Waterproof Eye Booster. I just want something long lasting because especially this eye waters all the time. Like I have no control over it. So I'd love any recommendations from you guys in the comments. But yeah, that was my most worn makeup of 2021. Like I said, there were new products, but there also were a lot of old products. There were discontinued products. I feel like this might be more useful than necessarily like only saying all the new products that I liked this year, especially since I didn't try much this year. I really doubt that 2022 will be any different, but I would love to know some of your new favorites or rediscovered favorites that you guys found this year. Let me know in the comments. Ooh, I don't know. I was gonna say if I get enough recommendations, I could do a full face video trying to use your guys' favorites from this year. I guess if they're products I already have, I could consider buying some stuff if they're products I don't already have. Maybe if I can afford it. I don't know, we'll think about it. Let me see how many comments I get on this video of products that you guys really were using a lot this year, and I'll determine based on that. Other than that, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!